Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Let's pray before we continue. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi robba wa bil islami dina wa bi muhammadin nabi wa rasulah. Rabbi zidni ilma wa rizqni fahma. Rabbi israhli sadari wa yassirli amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so this is the 8th session. I'm very sorry that last week I wasn't able to be with you, and hopefully we can go through today's session well. Although Ms. Restu later will be late probably, and Pak Randi will join us hopefully later, yeah? Okay, now let's have a warming up. And this is the 8th session. We have practiced or we have learned scale 1 to scale 18, yeah? And by doing the exercises, hopefully we can also get more understanding. Are you home, Ms. Restu?
Yes, Miss.
Oh.
Now I'm at home, but at 10.
Oh, I see.
At 10:30, maybe I will go to school.
No problem.
Yes.
Is it far from your house?
No, it's about 1 kilometer.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's have a warming up. I'm going to share with you a video, and we're going to have an exercise. This video actually will show us an exercise on TOEFL. So I'd like you to take a piece of paper or a book or something that you can write on. You're going to watch a video and you're going to answer the questions on the video. The questions are actually the TOEFL structure test. So we're doing our exercises. We're having a warming up by doing TOEFL exercises, but we are doing it in a more relaxed way. So let's watch a video. On this video, you're going to see a set of questions. Just like when we are doing our TOEFL test, you're going to have 40 questions, 15 questions from the first part, and the other ones will be from the second part. So you're going to have altogether 40 questions in 25 minutes. Now let's have an exercise. Again, please get a piece of paper or a notebook, and then you can write down your answers on your book or your paper later on. You can write down number 1 to number 40, and then you can later put your answers on it. Then after we have finished, we're going to check together how many answers that we can get correctly and how many incorrect answers that we get. So later after this, we're going to discuss why, which points that we need, why certain questions are answered differently probably, yeah? All right, so let's see. I'm going to share with you the link after this, don't worry. So if you need more exercises, this one is actually from YouTube and we can do it as many as we want to. Okay, so get a piece of paper and we're going to have 40 questions. We have 37.5 seconds per question. So we have 25 minutes altogether to answer 40 questions. So one question has 37.5 seconds. Yeah, and then when I start the video, I will not stop. So please do your best. We are doing like a simulation for the structure structure TOEFL test. If you don't know how to answer this test, please read the description. Okay, later on, yeah. If you think that you don't really know which one is the answer, then you can just guess, yeah. And then we're going to see the answers at the end of the video. Are you ready, Ms. Rosida? Okay, yeah, let's have a warming up. Yeah, I'm not going to score you on this. Let's do this together. Bismillah.
Aku sangat benci berbahasa Inggris. Karena setiap pengucapan bahasa Inggrisku salah, aku selalu diejek oleh teman-temanku.
Right, the second part. Okay. Let's check our answers together. Yep.
Miss,
Yes, Miss?
I'm sorry, this time I must to pick my son
Okay,
up.
no problem.
So I try to join the class with handphone,
Okay,
but maybe I will on my motorcycle.
I
So
see. No
yeah.
problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
be
about-
careful, Miss Restu.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
see you
you.
later. Okay.
Yes, inshallah. Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Restu. Okay. Miss Maida and Miss Rosida, you can check the answers from number 1 to number 15. If you have all the correct answers, that's great. If not, don't worry, we're going to discuss number by number after this quickly. Okay, number 1 to number 15. Let's go to the next part. Yep. Okay. Finish checking, Miss Rosida? Have you?
Yes, Miss Miss.
Okay. Miss Maida, have you finished checking?
Yes,
Good.
I'm finished.
So how is it? Yeah. Right, let's
Salah
check.
banyak nih.
No problem. No problem for now, yeah? Let's see. Let's go back to each number. So the goal for you, how can we get 500 for the TOEFL score? It depends on your focus, yeah? I mean, if you are good at reading, for example, then you can expect to have 30 something on reading, and then you need to work for your best for this one. If you get all the correct numbers for structure, then you can get 68. Yeah, the converted score for 40 questions that are answered correctly for the structure is 68. Jadi structure kalau betul semua converted score-nya adalah 68. Kemudian kalau reading-nya misalnya kemudian mendapatkan skor yang biasalah setengahnya 25 misalnya, ini sudah dapat 45, kemudian misalnya listeningnya dapat separuhnya menjadi 25-48. Let's check ya. 45 ditambah 48 ditambah 68, 161 dibagi 3. 115. Kemudian 161 dibagi 3. Nah, hasilnya sudah 536. Jadi, gimana caranya mendapatkan nilai 500 untuk skor TOEFL? Caranya dengan working at your best. Yang bagus di mana itu yang di push. Nah, Ibu-ibu sekalian. Nah, mumpung kita sedang belajar TOEFL structure, kita push agar structure ini bisa mendapatkan nilai maksimal. Kalau 40 betul semua, dapat 68 poin. Kalau tidak, misalnya betul 30, sudah dapat 55. Kalau dapatnya 55, maka yang lain harus betulnya antara 30 sampai 31 untuk listening dan readingnya. Let's see number 1. This one is number 1 ya. Baik, kita bahas satu persatu. Ya, this one is number 1. What do you think? Growing awareness of social ills at Saint Miley. This one is the subject. Ini sudah ada subject. Kemudian route, verb. Ya, jadi di sini sudah ada subject dan verb. Kalau di sini kita lihat a, because her, when a, due to her. A growing awareness, ini tidak betul. Jadi kalau ada kalimat panjang seperti ini, kemudian sudah ada subjek dan verb, kemudian ada kalimat di sini, maka yang kita harapkan adalah yang bagian ini sudah betul. Jadi kalau ini titik-titik kita isi, maka harapannya di sini bisa sebagai preposition, atau kalau ada subjek dan verb, maka harus ada conjunction atau connector-nya. Nah, kalau kita isi dengan a, maka kalimatnya menjadi belum betul. A growing awareness of social ills. Belum betul, kecuali kalau di sini ada koma sebagai positif. Karena tidak ada, maka a bukan jawabannya. Because her growing awareness, belum betul. Mestinya di sini because of, itu bisa jadi betul. Because of her growing awareness of social ills. So the answer is not B. What about C? When a growing awareness of social ills, ini baru subjek, belum ada verbnya. Jadi C is not the answer. Nah, jadi hanya ada D. Due to her growing awareness of social skills. Due to itu hampir seperti because of. Due to her, because of, itu diikuti oleh kata benda. Due to her growing awareness, because of her growing awareness. So the answer of this number is D. Any question about this number? Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 2. Yeah, categorized as lipids. Categorized as lipids, dikategorikan sebagai lemak, lipid. fats and also oils. Nah, di sini ada past participle. Kita ingat past participle itu bisa berdiri sendiri sebagai kata kerja kalau dia dalam simple past. Kalau tidak, maka ada syaratnya. Satu, diawali dengan have atau variasinya. Kemudian diawali dengan to be. Berarti ini pasif. Dikategorikan berarti ini adalah pasif. Kalau pasif harus diawali atau didahului dengan to be. Oke, kita cari yang ada to be-nya adalah C. Maka nomor 2 jawabnya C. Fats and oils are categorized as lipids. No question? Kalau ada pertanyaan silakan langsung kita diskusi bersama. Ya, yang ini lumayan panjang. The role of the mass media in influencing public policy decisions. Ini panjang sekali. The role of the mass media, ini adalah subjeknya. The role of the mass media in influencing public policy decisions. Kemudian ini paralel seperti yang sudah kita pelajari ya. Verb in. In, influencing, maintaining, or changing, and mudah karena kita sudah tahu, langsung cari yang verb in. Providing outlets for all types of views is enormous. Jadi subjeknya sampai dengan views ini, baru verbnya ada di sini. Bagaimana dengan C? Ini sudah ada verbnya di sini, jadi tidak kita perlukan provide, dan karena tidak ada connector atau conjunction, makanya yang kita perlukan adalah providing, maintaining or changing, and providing. Oke, sudah jelas sepertinya. Let's go to number 4. Earth might be experiencing a global warming trend which could have devastating climatic effects. Okay. I'm going to use this one. Might be experiencing Earth ini adalah bagian dari subjek, kemudian might be experiencing ini adalah verb, might be experiencing, kemudian ada which, berarti di sini ada dua klausa, because we have a connector, which could have devastating climatic effects. Di sini ada klausa kedua. So we are trying to find or to complete the first clause. Earth might be experiencing. Jadi kita perlu bagian dari subjek. Earth. Kalau A, in the earth. In ini adalah preposition. Skill kedua, kalau ada preposition maka objek dari preposition atau kata benda sesudah preposition tidak bisa menjadi subjek. Jadi A is not the answer. So we cannot choose A karena ada prepositionnya. Bagaimana dengan B? The earth might be experiencing. Oh yeah, so this one is the answer. Karena the itu adalah artikel, bisa menjadi bagian dari subjek. The earth might be experiencing a global warming trend. Kalau C, where the earth might be experiencing, where is a connector. Jadi kalau ada satu connector lagi, pasti perlu satu klausa lagi. Whole, itu perlu the, so this one should be the whole earth, or yeah. So the answer is B. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let me check the time, yeah. Okay, in 10 minutes, we're going to stop. And then we're going to continue this discussion later after we have finished. The present drugs historically have been known to be addictive or called narcotics. Have been known, ini ada verb. Are called, ini juga ada verb. Jadi kita perlu connector karena ada dua verb. Which one? B. Yeah. The present drugs which historically have been known to be addictive are called narcotics. The answer is B. This is number 5. So I guess I'm going to stop after we have finished with number 15. Okay. Let's see this one. Young Eugene O'Neill traveled with his father through a theatrical company, and the stage was an important part of his life. Okay, yang ini kalimat pertama. Eugene O'Neill traveled with his father's theatrical company. This is one clause. And the stage was an important part of his life. This is the connector. There is another clause. So over here, if we want to, then we will need a connector. Jadi di sini sudah komplit, di sini sudah komplit. Kalau untuk membuat kalimat ini betul, maka yang kita perlukan adalah kalau ada connectornya, maka kita perlu klausa. Klausa itu subject and verb. Kalau tidak, preposition. Okay, let's see. When was he young? No, because this one is not the correct order. Susunannya tidak betul untuk A karena ini bukan pertanyaan. He was young. Belum, karena ini klausa, maka kalau ada subject dan verb harus ada connector atau conjunction. Was he young? So the answer is D. When he was young. When over here is a connector, and then subject and verb. When he was young, Eugene O'Neill traveled with his father's theatrical company. Okay, this one is number 6. Let's go to number 7. Vitamins are organic compounds. Yeah, that can be produced by the body and must be ingested to maintain proper bodily functions. Or, and then we find the connector that can be produced yang tidak bisa dihasilkan. The answer is C. Let's go to number 8. Business managers plan the tasks that their employees are to carry out. Business managers, subject, plan, verb, that, connector, their employees, subject, are to carry out. This one is a verb. Nah, jadi kalau kita lihat, oh ini sudah betul, subject, verb, sudah komplit, maka yang ada titik-titik di sini, satu, biasanya merupakan frase, preposition, atau klausa. Kalau klausa berarti kita perlu connector atau conjunction. A, it is the organizing process. Belum betul karena tidak ada konektornya. They process the organizing. Belum betul karena tidak ada konektornya. Di sini ada subject and verb. While the organizing process, ini baru connector dan subject ya. While the organizing process, belum ada verb, jadi ini belum komplit. Maka pilihannya jatuh pada D. Through the organizing process, melalui the organizing process. So through di sini adalah preposition. Kalau preposition berarti frase preposition. Preposition itu diawali dengan kata benda atau frase kata benda. Frase itu kumpulan yang membentuk kata benda. Through di sini diikuti oleh kata benda. The organizing, verb ing as an adjective, process. Melalui proses yang diorganisasi, business managers plan the task. So the answer is D. Jadi kalau ada kalimat semacam ini, yang ini subject verb sudah oke, sudah ada connector, and then another clause, maka yang perlu di sini kita lihat bisa berupa frase dengan preposition atau another clause with a connector. Oke. Kita selesaikan sampai nomor 15. Sesudah itu kita maju dulu ke skill yang menjadi fokus kita hari ini. Let's see number 9. I guess this is number 9. Copper is the favorite metal for electrician's wire because of ini menunjukkan sesudahnya pasti kata benda. Because of it is, bukan kata ini karena ini klausal. It ada subject verb, bukan jawaban dari kalimat ini. Its excellent conductivity. Nah, ini adalah jawabannya. Because of its excellent conductivity. So this is the answer. Because of excellent conductivity of it. Kayaknya betul sih, Miss. Ya, but this one is not really English, ya. Karena excellent conductivity-nya. Ini kelihatan Indonesia banget yang C, ya. So the answer is B. Because of its excellent conductivity. Kita lihat di sini tidak ada apostrofi, tanda koma di atas karena memang ini pronouns, adjective pronouns, menyatakan milik. Its excellent conductivity. Conductivity excellent-nya dari copper. Okay, let's see the next one, number 9. Chemicals in paint that pose a fire hazard. Chemicals in paint that pose, ini subject, kemudian ada adjective clause, ada connector, and then verb. A fire hazard. Nah, di sini bisa jadi ada connector dan another clause lagi. Chemicals in paint that pose a fire hazard. Di sini noun sebagai subject. Chemicals in paint that pose a fire hazard. Ini semuanya adalah subject over here. As combustible, flammable, or extremely flammable. Jadi di sini ada klausa pertama dengan noun yang belum ada verbnya. Noun sebagai subjek di sini, main subject, kemudian belum ada main verb. Nah, kita lihat nanti harus ada di sini. That pose, ini klausa kedua, sebuah adjective clause yang menjelaskan pain. Oke, so apa yang kita cari? Yang kita cari adalah verb. Oke, chemicals in paint that pose a fire hazard. Kita mencari verb dari kalimat utamanya. are listed. Listed, being listed, they are listed. So the answer is A, karena kita perlu verb untuk melengkapi kalimat ini. Chemicals in paint that pose a fire hazard are listed as combustible, flammable, or extremely flammable. Okay. No question so far? Sudah jelas ya? Yes, let's see the next one. Number 11. Scientists believe that the beaver's instinct to build dams is more complex than, nah ini langsung bisa kita jawab, any other animal instinct. Kenapa? Karena animal instinct di sini noun-nya singular. Di sini bukan most karena bukan plural ya. So we choose any karena di sininya tidak plural. Jadi pasti jawabannya adalah any. Then any other animal instinct. Let's go to the next one. So the answer is C, yeah, any. Okay. Yeah, considered unique and exotic. Considered unique and exotic. Dianggap unique and exotic. So we need to find a subject over here. Karena di sini sudah dijelaskan lebih dulu dengan considered unique and exotic. Maka kita cari yang subjeknya adalah the illama over here. The illama is kept as a pet in over 4,000 American households. Kenapa jawabannya sih? Ya, karena di sini ini adalah positif menjelaskan illama. He considered unique and exotic. The illama is kept as a pet in over 4,000 American households. Ya. Kenapa bukan yang lain? Atau B misalnya, there are over, karena yang ini sudah mendahului memberikan keterangan kepada illama. The illama. So if you find this kind of sentence, then try to find which one is considered unique and exotic. Yang maksudnya exotic, oh the illama. So find the word the illama like this one. Oke, kita bahas 3 lagi. Okay. Anxiety about uncontrollable situations is thought to cause, ini lumayan tricky ya. To cause something. So we need to find a noun. Noun. To fitfully slept. This is not correct because this is a verb. Yang kita perlukan adalah noun. Kenapa? Karena kita memerlukan objek. Is thought to cause, menyebabkan sesuatu. Fitful sleep. Fitful in sleep, sleep fitfully. So B is the answer because we need the noun. Fitful ini adjective, kemudian noun. Fitful sleep. Bukan yang C karena fitful di sini sebagai adjective. Fitful sleep. Let's go to number 14. One of the most influential Virginians of colonial times. Nah, ini sama seperti nomor sebelumnya. One of the most influential Virginians of colonial times. Salah satu Virginians yang paling berpengaruh, orang Virginia yang paling berpengaruh pada zaman kolonial, ini adalah appositive, maka kita cari yang dimaksud ini. Siapa yang dimaksud salah satu orang yang berpengaruh? William Byrd was educated in England. Ini kalimat dengan appositive. So the answer is C. Salah satu orang yang Virginia yang paling berpengaruh di masa kolonial, William Byrd, was educated in England. The answer is C. Ya, ini belum ada skillnya di level kita. Nah, kalau yang ini ada di TOEFL Preparation 2, level 1. Nah, yang ini bagiannya namanya appositive. So we have learned two kinds of this, yeah. Let's see one more, number. By careful seeding, weather makers can encourage two small clouds to merge into one big cloud. Kita lihat lagi, by careful seeding, ini by careful seeding, like preposition, yeah. Weather makers, noun, subject, and then verb can encourage two small clouds to merge into one big cloud. Then we need to find the connector. So, is, which, and. Kayaknya yang which bisa deh. Which produce a powerful thunderstorm. Can we say that? A big cloud which produce. Sebetulnya oke, tapi ternyata di sininya produce-nya tanpa S. Padahal kalau di sini kita kasih which, one big cloud which it should be produces, right? So the answer is not C. That's why the answer is D. Ya, jadi kita perlu connector yang membuat kalimat ini betul. Konektornya ada so, which, dan and. Kalau so belum tepat karena biasanya harus ada kalimat berikutnya. Dan memang yang di sini yang paling tepat adalah and. And produce a powerful thunderstorm. To merge into one big cloud and produce a powerful thunderstorm. So this one needs a connector, but not a connector, not connecting clauses, but connecting phrases. Okay, so let's go to, welcome back, Ms. Restu.
Yes,
Not
Miss.
yet, yeah? Not yet,
Not
yeah?
yet. I'm at school now
I
because
see.
my son actually I have a wrong schedule. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I
All
just
right.
met him.
Let's continue our discussion. Today we're going to go on with skill 19, singular and plural nouns. Singular and plural nouns, right? Watch carefully for keywords such as each, every, and single that indicate singular nouns. So each, every, and single usually, of course, shows that the nouns are singular. Watch also keywords such as many, several, three, and other markers, yeah, that indicate plural nouns. So over here we have the singular nouns, the plural nouns. Let's take a look at the examples. She talked to each people in the room. This one is not correct because people is plural. Each shows singular. So this one should be, she talked to each person in the room. There is not a single bit of food in the refrigerator. There is not a single bit of food in the refrigerator. This is correct. He just finished several books. It should be with S. She studied each chapter without S. Right. Let's do this together quickly. Number 4. Both classes started on time. What do you think, correct? Both
Correct.
Correct, yeah. Both classes started on time. Number 5. We took a new route to the beach house.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Yeah. This
Road.
a new route, yeah. Number 6, he gave many different reasons for his action.
Correct.
Correct, yes, many different reasons over here. Okay, yeah, you must answer every question without S, yes. Number 8, she tried several times to call me, correct? Correct, yes. Number 9, he offered me only 1 glass of water. 1 glass of water. Correct, yes. Number 10, we had various kinds of drinks. Various, it should be with
Kindness.
S, yeah, kinds plus S over here. Okay, let's go to skill 20. Skill 19 is about singular and plural. Then we're going to go to skill 20. Our target today is up to skill 23. Please read. Okay, countable and uncountable nouns, and then subject and object pronouns. Then we're going to see the possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. Skill 20 is about countable and uncountable nouns. As we know that when we talk about nouns, there are countables like eggs, bananas, fries, and uncountables, yeah, the ones that we can count. Milk, flour, salt, sugar, jam, meat, rice, honey, tea, and cheese. Oh, I'm sorry, you just see the pictures, yeah. Countables and uncountables take different quantifiers, yeah. So we can say books, chairs, tables, and there are actually some regular and irregular nouns, right? For uncountable nouns, we can also say water, oil, shampoo, and we can count them because of their container, usually, yeah, not because of the things. We can also have abstract words, abstract nouns like happiness, sadness, or hope as uncountable nouns. In TOEFL, those nouns are usually questioned by using these ones, yeah, the quantifiers like many, much, number, amount, few, fewer, many, number, few, and fewer for countable, and these ones are for uncountable. They have taken many trips recently. There was not much water in the pool, so you need to be familiar with this one. This one is the correct one. They have taken many trips and there wasn't much water. Okay, exercise 20. Number 1, she will visit in a few months. This is correct. Months with S, countable, and we use few, countable. Number 2, many risks are unnecessary. Oke, jadi kita harus sangat memperhatikan. Many sudah betul, risk juga sudah betul, countable, tapi kurang S. So this one is incorrect. Many risks are unnecessary. Number 3, 4 and 5. Let's take a look at this one. Later, number 3 will be for Miss Roshida, Miss Restu, you will do number 4, and Miss Maida, you will do number 5. When you are ready, please. Yes, Miss Restu.
Number 3, Miss.
Yep.
Correct.
Correct, yes. A little is for countable, uncountable. Kindness is uncountable, so this one is correct. Miss Restu, number 4.
Number 4, Miss. Number 4 is correct.
Correct, yeah. A number, countable,
Number
choice,
is countable.
countable, correct. Tapi ada yang kurang sedikit, Miss. Apa yang kurang, Miss?
A number, you have a number of choices.
Yeah, right. Ya, kurang S di sini. A number of choices. Good. So this one is incorrect because we need an S over here, yeah. A number of choices. Number 5, Miss Maida, please.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. What should we do?
Apple.
Apples.
Amount of
Oh.
apple.
Amount is for uncountable. What about for countable? This one is incorrect. How can we make it correct? A large amount diganti menjadi a large number. Yeah, there were a large number of apples in the bowl. Yeah. We have fewer opportunities now. We have fewer opportunities now. What do you think, Ms. Rasida?
I think it's incorrect.
How do you think that we can do to make it correct? Why do you think it's incorrect?
Opportunities is countable or uncountable?
You can check. Let's check. Let's check.
Uncountable, ya.
Opportunity. Can we make it into bisa dicek opportunity? Noun, countable atau uncountable? C or UC? Opportunity. You can check the
Correct ya, Miss ya?
correct. Fewer opportunities. Opportunity countable. Jadi kita bisa pakai fewer. Right. Miss Restu, can you try number 7?
Number 7, I guess is incorrect, Miss.
And why is it incorrect?
Money is left. Oh, okay, correct, Miss.
Correct,
I'm
yeah?
sorry.
Okay, yes. Money is uncountable, yes. And we have
Uncountable, yes.
much. Good. How much money is left? Miss Maida, number 8, please.
Incorrect, Miss.
What
Problem.
should we? Yeah, problems. countable, then what do we use? Sudah betul. Less is for uncountable ya. Lebih sedikit untuk uncountable itu kita gunakan less. But problems is countable, so we use fewer like this one ya. He caused fewer problems this time. Kalau less itu dengan money misalnya. I have less money today. Yeah. Number 9, they need a little time to finish their work. What do you think? A little? A little-nya sudah betul, tapi times-nya kok dikasih S. So this makes it incorrect. We need to make it correct by crossing the S over here. They need a little time without S to finish their work because time is an uncountable noun. He visited many exotic places. What do you think? Correct, ya?
Correct.
Correct. Many exotic places. Ya. Yang bagian ini gampang-gampang susah, Bapak Ibu. Pak Randi tidak ada, jadi Ibu-Ibu. Jadi susahnya adalah untuk menentukan apakah kalimatnya countable, kata bendanya maksudnya ya, whether the word is countable or not. Jadi agar bisa mengerjakan soal semacam ini harus banyak terekspos. Silahkan mencari kata countable dan uncountable sehingga tahu oh yang ini countable, yang ini uncountable. Alright, let's go on.
Maaf, Miss.
Yes.
Mau bertanya, maksudnya kalau saya tuh fokusnya lebih ke many, number, few, fewer, terus berarti belakangnya jamak gitu. Saya pikir cara mengerjakannya begitu, fokus ke ininya, yang much, amount, little, less, berarti nanti belakangnya nggak pakai S begitu ya, Miss?
Nah, kita lihat ke kata bendanya dulu, Miss Nida. Opportunities misalnya itu countable. Oh, countable berarti bisa harus menggunakan marker atau determiner atau ini yang kita gunakan many, fewer atau few. Ini tergantung dari kata benda yang kita gunakan atau kita lihat di kalimat itu. Kalau dia countable berarti harus menggunakan yang countable. Money itu uncountable, harus menggunakan yang uncountable. Much itu harus dengan uncountable. Many dengan countable, seperti itu.
Kalau yang little itu juga kadang little happiness, tapi nanti kalau yang ini bisa little time gitu ya, Miss?
Karena time, happiness itu sama-sama uncountable, Miss.
Tapi time-nya nggak pakai S kan kalau yang nomor 9 ini?
Ya, betul. Time bisa dengan S, bisa. Several times. Kalau time-nya artinya berkali-kali, beberapa kali. So we say, I have seen him for several times. Itu dengan S. Nah, time yang di sini maksudnya bukan itu, makanya tidak dengan S. Oke.
Tapi kalau misalnya happiness atau kindness itu little gitu bisa ya?
Iya, karena sudah pasti kindness, happiness adalah abstrak. Abstrak itu termasuk uncountable.
Baik, Miss, terima kasih.
Oke,
penjelasannya.
Yes, sure. Let's go to skill 21, subject and object pronouns. Subject and object pronouns. Kata ganti dalam posisinya sebagai subjek dan objek. This one is not really difficult. This is easy. I love my mom. I over here is a subject. My mom is an object. Subject, verb, object. I love her. I ini adalah pronoun. Pronoun itu adalah kata ganti. Her ini kata ganti sebagai objek. I love her. Bukan I love she, karena Her ini adalah bentuk objek. A subject pronoun is used as a subject of a verb. An object pronoun can be used as a subject of a verb or object of preposition. So Mary saw the film with Barry. She saw it with him. It and him are pronouns. Di pronouns itu adalah kata ganti yang bisa menggantikan kata benda dengan pronoun. Pronoun. Okay, this one is object. This one is also object. Object itu bisa objek dari kata kerja atau objek dari preposition. Jadi objek itu bisa sesudah kata kerja menjadi objek dari kata kerja atau posisinya sesudah preposition, maka dia dengan bentuk objek. Right? So these are the subject form and these are the object form. I, me, you, he, him, she, her, it, is, we, us, they, them. Okay, this one is the object. Let's see exercise 21. You should do it for her. Yeah, do it, object, object. This one is subject, correct? Number 2, they helped her. Yeah, this one is an object. So we say they helped her with the word. This one is incorrect. Number 3, this one is subject. Yeah, so we say she.
Incorrect.
Yes, incorrect. She and Bob came over to visit me. This one is correct. Yeah. This one is incorrect. This one is correct. Number 4, I brought it for you and them. Correct?
Correct.
Correct, yes. Number 5, he opened the refrigerator and took some food from it.
Correct.
Correct, yes. We have he, subject, from it, object. Number 6, she lent it to you and I.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Correct.
She lent it to you and me. Yes, nice. Number 7, she spent all the money on them. Correct. She, them, yes. Number 8, you forgot to give it to
Them.
them. Yes, incorrect. Number 9, we offered
Her.
her, yeah, a place to stay. Number 10, they watch us play with it.
Correct.
Correct. Nice. Gampang ya, ibu-ibu. Okay, scale 22, possessive. Milik, right? This is my book. This is mine. My book, my, ini adalah possessive adjective karena di sininya harus ada kata benda. Kalau yang kedua ini mine namanya possessive pronoun karena sudah menggantikan book di sini, tidak perlu ada kata bendanya lagi. Jadi untuk mengingat-ingat ada dua istilah possessive pronoun dan possessive adjective. My ini adalah bentuk dari possessive adjective karena perlu ada kata benda yang dijelaskan. This is my book. Kita nggak bisa bilang this is my what? My book, my friend, my son, my daughter. Jadi my ini adalah possessive adjective. This book is mine. Ini adalah possessive pronoun karena ini bisa digunakan tanpa kata benda. This book is mine. Asalkan sudah jelas ya. This is mine. This motorbike is mine. This is my motorbike. This is my motorcycle. This is my helmet. All right. Beth gave us her television. This is possessive adjective. Beth gave us hers. This is possessive pronouns. Yep. Okay, we have possessive adjectives. My, your, his, her, its, our, and their. So these ones, possessive adjectives, they need the nouns. Tidak bisa tanpa noun. Makanya disebut adjective karena dia perlu kata benda. Possessive pronouns means they cannot be accompanied by a noun. Tidak perlu kata benda. Langsung, this is mine, this is yours, this is his. Sorry, this should be his ya, bukan him. This is hers. It's my dream, not hers. Ya, yang sangat viral itu ya. Ours and theirs. Ya, ternyata untuk it's doesn't have. Okay, these are the examples for TOEFL test. The students turn in their papers. I would like to borrow yours. Keduanya ada asterisknya, tandanya salah. So we need to say their papers. To borrow yours. All right, exercise 22. She cut her hair recently. Yeah, she cut her hair recently. We will take our car or theirs. We will take our car or theirs. Okay, number 2 is correct. Number 3, please lend me your, this one, yeah, incorrect. Your notes from the history lecture. Number 4, I like his ideas and hers, correct?
Correct.
Correct, yes. His and hers. The tree fell on its side during the storm. The tree, its side, correct, yeah? My desk is located near hers. My desk, hers.
Correct.
Yeah, their suggestion, it should be their suggestion without S. Number 8, our appointment is just after yours with S. So this one is incorrect. Nice. Your friends and my friends are coming to our party. Your friends and my friends are coming to our party, correct? You don't, yes, you don't have yours gloves with you, but I have mine. Incorrect. Nice.
Incorrect.
You, your gloves. Yeah. Good. Now let's see. This one should be. We're going to have the last one, that is skill 23. And I'm going to open the we're going to open the PDF because this is only the pronoun reference. Yeah, one more, please wait. Okay, so the last focus of today is skill 23, pronoun reference. Pronoun reference. Okay, I'm waiting for the screen to show up. Yep, pronoun reference means when we use the pronoun as a reference for a certain noun or noun phrase. For example, the cookies are for you, so please take it. This one is incorrect because it refers to the cookies, which is plural. So we need to say, the cookies are for you, so please take them. It needs a singular, plural one. Each person has to sign his or her, this one, application form, his or her. So be sure that every pronoun and possessive agrees with the noun it refers to. Harus sesuai. Singular, singular, plural, plural. Let's see exercise 23. Number 1. If my friend calls, please ask them to call back later. My friend, this is singular. This is plural, so it's incorrect. I don't like the idea because it is too costly. Singular, singular, so this one is correct. Let's see number 3. The tables at the restaurant are so large that it can seat 12 people. The tables, plural, right? And then this one is incorrect. So this one, plural. Oh, I need the blue one. This one. And then this one. They are not the same. So this one is incorrect. Number 4, the soup needs more salt because the soup, because
It, yeah.
yeah, because it. So this one is incorrect. This one is also incorrect. And the next one, number 5, the girls ran too fast and she, correct?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. What do you have? It should be they, yeah?
Girl.
And they, yeah, over here. The girls ran too fast and they fell down because this one is plural. Number 6, in the autumn, the tree lost its leaves, correct?
Correct.
Correct,
Correct.
yes, nice. Number 7, the windows were open, so I closed it.
Incorrect.
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 It should be, I closed
Them.
them, yes, good. Now let's go to the next one. Number 8. The travelers lost their way in the storm. Oh, correct?
Correct.
Correct, yes. Travelers,
Correct.
their way. The boy got the box and he opened it carefully.
Correct.
Correct,
Correct.
yes. The woman left their earrings at home, so she wasn't wearing them.
Correct.
Correct.
Incorrect.
Incorrect,
Incorrect.
this one, yeah. The woman left her
Her.
earrings at
Oh,
home, so
there,
she
yes.
wasn't wearing them. Yeah. Okay. Tahu-tahu sudah jam 11.35. Alright. So that's it. Scale 19 to scale 23. And as your exercises, I'm going to give you the links after this. Yeah, please do the TOEFL exercises yang dikerjakan atau yang akan dinilai hanya TOEFL exercises-nya saja. Untuk exercises yang belum kita bahas, just like exercises 19 and 20, you can do it yourself. What you need to do is the TOEFL exercise. Yeah, number 1. Later, I'm going to share with you the online exercise links for TOEFL exercise skills 19 to 20. This is number 1. And then the second assignment will be TOEFL review exercise skills 1 to 20. This is the second one. And then the third one is TOEFL exercise scale 21 to 23. 21 to 23. And then number 4 is the TOEFL review exercise scales 1 to 23. So there will be 4 kinds of exercises. You can check again, review the skills from 19 to 23 and try to do the assignment. Any question for today's focus? Yeah, let's practice more, yeah? Today I shared with you the common errors in English, ya nanti bisa dibaca-baca yang umum atau kesalahan yang sering terjadi, itu sudah dibukukan, nanti bisa dibaca untuk biar tahu. Semakin sering membaca konsep-konsep structure, maka semakin tahu, oh yang ini harusnya begini, tidak boleh begitu. Oke, jadi sekali lagi caranya untuk agar strukturnya bisa betul atau lebih baik, satu, kita harus sering melihat contohnya. Contoh yang dimaksud adalah model, bisa dalam lisan, kita melihat video, bisa dalam bentuk tulisan, kita membaca semakin banyak tulisan atau artikel atau jurnal berbahasa Inggris. Dengan begitu kita bisa lebih familiar dengan structure dalam bahasa Inggris. Terutama kalau untuk TOEFL adalah academic articles or academic text, ya. Jadi Bapak Ibu atau Ibu-ibu sekalian lebih banyak lagi membaca hal-hal yang akademis. Kalau dalam TOEFL itu topiknya macam-macam, ada science, ada history, ada geography, dan yang lain, ya seperti yang kita tadi kerjakan. Topiknya itu macam-macam. Nah, begitu kita mulai terbiasa membaca, maka tidak hanya strukturnya saja yang terbantu, tapi readingnya juga kita menambah vocabulary, kita nambah belajar bagaimana memahami teks dan lain-lain. Jadi belajar TOEFL itu memang lumayan kompleks karena seperti hal yang kita belajar untuk mengerjakan UN, nah, maka kemampuan bahasa Inggris kita secara komprehensif itu betul-betul dinilai dalam TOEFL. Makanya kalau ingin jadi guru bahasa Inggris di Kampung Inggris Semarang nggak boleh kurang dari 500 karena bisa kelihatan skornya seseorang dengan skor TOEFL 500 dan yang lain itu akan kelihatan dari bagaimana membawakan bahasa Inggris. So semangat ibu-ibu sekalian, let's fight together ya, let's practice. And semoga prosesnya bisa dinikmati, Allah mudahkan dan Allah berikan kelancaran. Amin. Okay, thank you very much for today, everyone. See you again on Thursday, inshallah. Please do the exercises. If when you are doing the exercises, you need to ask me some questions, please ask me. Yeah, you can reach me on my Telegram or on my WhatsApp. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Miss.
See you. You're welcome.